You've asked and he is answering. Dr. Rob, America's Fitness Doctor, is here to answer your questions. Welcome, Dr. Rob. Welcome back again.
Yeah, it's great to see you again, Vanessa.
Good to see you.
You know, well, we put out a request and said, hey, we'd love to answer your questions on the show. And, well, we got some great questions. And we're going to start with Jerry Deer. Now, Jerry had a really great question. Yeah, shout out, buddy. Are there any foods or supplements that would help slow the onset of Alzheimer's or dementia?
Good question.
And that is a fantastic question because, Vanessa, as we all age, we have to worry about what is our neurocognitive function going to be like? Is our memory going to fail? Are we going to forget who we are? You know, where'd the car keys go, right? So there are actually foods that we can eat on a regular basis that are going to help prevent the neurodegenerative diseases and improve our memory and our cognitive function. And I bet everybody already knows what some of those are. Fruits and vegetables. Yes. Without a doubt, if you keep 60% of your nutrition, Jerry, to fruits and vegetables, you will decrease your chance of having Alzheimer's and any of the neurocognitive degenerative diseases. And that's really what the goal is. People want to be healthy.
Yes.
So there are other foods that we can actually eat besides the fruits and vegetables. One of the really important ones would be fish, including a lot of fish in your nutrition, things like salmon and tuna and trout, sardines.
Omega-3s, right?
It's the omega-3s. The omega-3s in fish are incredibly powerful, preventing the inflammation that can cause and prevent the plaques that can build up in the brain that happen with Alzheimer's dementia. Something we want to avoid. One of the other dementias that's really common, more common now than any of the other ones, is vascular dementia. And that happens when we have strokes. And there are strokes where you can bleed and strokes where you don't get enough blood. And the omega-3s that you find in fish are incredibly helpful at preventing that. So that would be something else I would include on a daily basis. The other thing is nuts. You want to eat a lot of nuts. Pistachios, walnuts, almonds. Yeah, we actually brought one of my favorites here, pistachios. If you can include this in your diet, a handful of these every day, they'll help prevent those neurodegenerative diseases. Now, one of the other questions that Jerry had for us, are there any supplements? Well, nutritional deficiencies, the B vitamins, B1, B6, B12, if you don't have enough of those, it can lead to nutritional deficiencies, which can cause dementia. So taking a B supplement on a daily basis is a great idea. Now, without a doubt, one of my favorites, which has great studies to show that it's highly effective, is phosphatidylserine. Myself as a physician,
I've ever heard of that.
Yeah, a lot of people haven't. But phosphatidylserine, 300 milligrams every day, will decrease the incidence of the neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. It's highly neuroprotective and one I would take. As a physician, I take it personally because I know that it works and there's solid retrospective studies that prove its efficacy. So Jerry, I would definitely include the phosphatidylserine, 300 milligrams per day to help prevent the neurodegenerative diseases like dementia.
Very good. But generally, like you mentioned, when it comes to supplements, it's always better to go to the source and getting that nutrients from the food, correct?
That is exactly correct. You can never go wrong by eating whole foods. The more whole foods, the better. 6 servings of vegetables a day is ideal. Do we have time for one more question?
I think we do.
We do?
can answer
Great.
one more quickly.
LaTanya Jones-Dillon. Are there other foods other than bananas and potatoes to get potassium? And yes, LaTanya, there are other foods, much better foods. I would actually steer away from the potatoes, especially if you're trying to lose weight. Those really starchy carbohydrates can be problematic. Other foods that you would want to eat, your fruits and vegetables. All the vegetables are loaded with potassium. One of my favorites are nuts. Walnuts, pistachios, almonds, like we mentioned before. Pistachios. Eating your fruits and vegetables on a daily basis, 6 servings of fruits and vegetables will get you your potassium that you need each day, which is about 4,700 milligrams for an individual. And our good friends at Kroger, people always say to me, you know, Dr. Rob, eating healthy, eating your fruits and vegetables can be really expensive. I managed to get 6 servings of fruits and vegetables yesterday at Kroger's for $22 for 5 days. So that's 36 servings. So Kroger's is a great place to get your fruits and vegetables.
Very good. Thank you so much, Dr. Rob. And of course, there's more questions, and you will be with us during the show answering more questions. So make sure you hit us up on Facebook and Twitter as well.
Yeah,
Thanks so much, Dr. Rob.